Hello. I'm from England, but I've lived in New York for a little while now, and I've realised something very important this year. I don't think a girl has ever dated me on purpose. I'm serious, I don't think a girl in this city has ever dated me on purpose. And I know that because, and let's be honest about this, I look like a child's stuffed toy. A nice stuffed toy, with a hell of a wardrobe, but I look like a child's stuffed toy. And I just find it very hard to believe that a girl's walking into a crowded bar, sees me and is like, Paddington Bear at 12 o'clock. Step back, girls. Mama's taking a trip to FAO Schwartz. I don't believe that's a thing. So, I think I've figured out why I get any dates in New York at all. I think it's because as a British guy, I'm like an exotic animal to be captured. And Tinder is basically one big game of Pokemon Go. And I can't be your Pikachu, but I could be your Britachu. I'm cute, I'm easy to use, and I'm worth about 1,000 points at brunch the next day. And don't get me wrong, you can have an awful lot of fun dating in New York as an exotic animal. There is one drawback, which is that you can always get fucked over by a more exotic animal. And for a British guy, that means Australians. Those suntan cunts. It's like they've got the same accent, they're better looking, they're like the Californians of our empire. Stay there. This goes a long way to explaining why I hate my best friend, who's an Australian. Now, for the purposes of this story, we're just going to call him Johnny Marr. Because his name's Johnny Marr. And me and Johnny are like the prototypical British and Australian guy. Like, I am polite and on time. I look like I graduated from Hobbit High. on my own merits. And Johnny is 6'2" and looks like he just beat Chris Hemsworth in a crocodile wrestling competition. And we hang out together a lot, and people have a nickname for us, which is twins. It is not because we look alike. It's actually based on the very famous Arnold Schwarzenegger Danny DeVito film. And it's a real shame, it's not great, because Johnny hates being compared to Danny DeVito. That's the hairline. This is absolutely true. My little sister came to visit last year. She's hanging out with me and Johnny, and she looked at Johnny, looked at me, looked at Johnny, looked at me, stared me dead in the eyes and just said, "Tom, is that what a man your age is supposed to look like?" Christmas dinner was rough that year. So me and Johnny got to bars a lot, lads. And usually I'm the one who goes and talks to girls first. Not because I'm particularly good at it, but because I clearly crave the attention of strangers wherever I go. So I'll wander over to a girl, we'll be chatting, it'll be going pretty well. And I'm waiting to hear those 4 magic words like, British, I choose you. Then Johnny will wander over, being all like, tall. And just look at this girl and be like, "Hello, darling. How you going?" And I can see her pupils start dilating and her heart starts beating faster, and I know she's about to choose this Ozosaur over this Brititude. So I'm backed into a corner really. I do the only thing I can do in that situation, which is I lean over to the girl and very tenderly and politely explain that Johnny like many Australians, has syphilis. Surfery head to sandal-wearing toe. And I continued to explain to this lady that Johnny caught syphilis the way many Australian men catch syphilis, which is by being aggressively fucked by one of those really jacked-up kangaroos. Which, personally, I think proves my point. That whether you are a Britichew, Ozosaur or kangaroo, in the New York dating scene, you can always get fucked over by a more exotic animal. Johnny's actually here tonight. He was so great. When I told him I was doing this joke, he said, "No worries, mate, joke's on them, I've got chlamydia, not syphilis." Okay, I'll tell you this very, very quick story. I met Johnny working at an advertising agency, and advertising agencies are very casual places. And when I was working at this place, they gave me a nickname, which is the meanest and sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me. I'll tell you how I got it. So I was walking to our office one day, our very casual office, and I like to wear suits to our very casual office because, you know, I was raised properly. And I'm walking through this office, and one of our copywriters stops me on the stairs and goes, "My God, you look like a baby lost at a wedding." It's still the most devastatingly accurate thing I was ever said. I didn't think much of it, and about a week later, one of the girls was having a birthday party, and they're getting ready, and she goes, "Is the new guy coming tonight?" "The new guy? Yeah, you know, the new guy. He looks like a cute little fancy baby." And that would have been fine, except her boyfriend overheard. So I walk into the party that night pretty much dressed like this, because on Saturdays I let it all hang out. And I see this frat boy across the room. Now, he's never met me, and I've never met him, but the minute I walk into the door, he just goes, "Yo, it's fucking fancy baby!" And that is now my nickname, forever and ever. And I know how Johnny felt when he got fucked by that kangaroo.